Hi guys, good afternoon, and it's the 30th of May. And just a reminder, it is NFP week this week, so we are going to get quite a bit of rate folders later on in the week. Now, but I think I would be trading. Actually, I am in an active trade today, so I'm just going to keep a close eye on it. There is a rate folder later in about less than 2 hours after New York opens, so just bear in mind, guys, NFP week. So trade carefully, keep your risk management really tight, and yeah, and keep an eye out for slippages as well. Okay, so I did trade yesterday because I told you guys it was bank holiday throughout literally everywhere, like Europe, UK, even the US. So didn't really trade anything yesterday, to be honest. We just had a little bit of this drops up and down consolidation drops, a flag pattern up in the US the US market, okay, US30. So today I wanted to just show you guys a trade that I'm in at the moment. I am a little short-term bullish on US30, not long-term. I do think the price will drop for US30. So this can be considered a risky trade because on a higher time frame, if you guys can see, on a daily it is a buy, but I do feel like it has got the potential to go up and do a proper liquidity sweep at the top before it actually does its drop all the way down. I do really think a drop is coming, but if it's not, then we are going to see a bullish upward push and then come back in for the retest, and that's when we know that it is going to change and it's going to go bullish. Okay, so but right now I'm just catching the bullish momentum up to the top of this flag pattern, not flag really, the parallel what do you call that? Parallel thing that I've drawn here. If you guys can see the blue, so it's kind of like bouncing in between that. So right now, I really do think that price could come out here and take out the liquidity because there is a very high liquidity zone in between this area around the 33 200 zone. Because if you notice here, there is a zone that I've drawn, and liquid prices come back and teeter in this area a lot. So I do believe that it could really push up and then come back down into the channel again. Okay, so as far as US study is concerned, I am short-term bullish on it, which might happen maybe today, tomorrow, and then we might see a downward momentum right after that. So I'll tell you guys where I took this entry. Okay, so I took this entry, this bullish entry right here, and you may say, like, isn't it like intertwining? It looks very, what do you call that? Messy right here. Yes and no, just because, like I said, I was looking for a bullish momentum. But then again, right now we are on a drawdown and price is pushing down. So I'm just gonna let it go. So I've got like 58 pips stop loss right below this, actually. Give it a little bit of room. So I will keep an eye. I mean, if it does keep pushing down and break this structure break, possibly we could see a downward momentum now before it actually goes up. So I'm just gonna let this play out on its own, and I didn't give it a 1.5 risk to reward ratio, but I will keep an eye because if you notice, I've put two alerts here. So the minute price touches this, I am actually shifting my stop loss to break even or slightly above profits, and I'm just going to let it run. So I do really think price will come up to the zone, but when it reaches the 1.5 mark, I will see what price is doing, and I might just exit the trade just to just keep take the profits if that makes sense. Or I might take partials and exit if that makes sense, guys. Okay, so really we did see a bullish momentum press up. This is second flag pattern down, and I do really think we might see a bullish move upwards. But we'll just wait and see how this actually pans out because this is a 1 hour time frame, and you can see it is on a downward momentum. So we could possibly look for a rejection up here or a fake out. Okay, because there is a little zone right up here that I could possibly draw as well. So that could really just be a fake out and price could just tank right back down. So this is my analysis. Like I said, I am in a live trade. For those of you who are trading this, trade with caution, trade with care. And I always say that, just enter your trades, let it run. But it is what it is. It's never 100% guarantee. It is just based on your analysis, your technical expertise analysis that you think this is what the pair is going to do, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And that is what trading is all about. Always have a stop loss and always have a risk management that you can afford to lose, and you'll be like, okay, I'm good with this amount of loss. So for this, I took a standard lot size on US30, so I will lose up to $580 on this pair, on this in this, and so index on this US30. So I'm okay with that. If I do win, it's 1,700. Okay, so and if it's just 1.5, I will show you guys that as well. Just let me move it. If it's 1.5, that would be that will be about 900 plus minus or slightly lesser than that. Okay, so but yeah, I am just gonna keep it going here. I really do think price could push up to the further zone to the top as well, but we just have to see what price action does really. Okay, guys, because if you notice here on this 2 hours, so I've put it right here, but price possibly could go up. So it's just a case of watching to see what price is doing. All right, so this is US30 for you guys. It's a very short video today. Um, there really isn't anything much that I want to add. Like, I am in a trade, so for those of you who have watched the previous, you know where my entry was, which is at this bullish signal that was printed earlier at about 1 o'clock UK time. This was my entry, okay, and my stop loss is slightly below the what's this? Hull Suite. Okay, and yeah, and my stop loss is at 33020. I just want to see whether my stop loss. Yeah, I think it's a fair enough stop loss. Like, I'm not gonna put it all the way down, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, we are in a drawdown right now. uh, But I'm just gonna let this trade run, guys. So we'll see how this thing pans out. So tomorrow's video, I'll show you guys how this trade panned out. And like I said, that is rate folders for the rest of the week today. It is NFP week, so please trade with caution. And most likely than not, I will stay away from the markets for the rest of the week, especially after Wednesday. Like, Friday is totally off, like Thursday. So I'm just gonna see what the charts are doing. But yeah, happy trading, safe trading, and see you guys in the next video.